I'm doing free readings. I'm just waiting on you guys to get on here. I hope y'all heard me at the beginning and it just didn't like not do nothing because I had it muted. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait until I go back and watch it. But hello everybody, it's your girl Kim and I am gonna be on camera in a minute when y'all get on here. So let me know when y'all in the building. I'm gonna pick people out the audience to do free readings for you guys, okay? Um, I'm just chilling. Decided to give back and say thanks for supporting me, for being there, for listening to all my bullshit, watching me cry, looking ugly, and just supporting, coming to the channel, helping us grow. Y'all help me too. That's what y'all know. So, but y'all in the building, comment where y'all from or y'all questions, and I'm gonna choose people out the audience, and I'm gonna be picking random people to, do readings on. Now, if you miss this live, do not worry because I will be back doing this again soon. This is why you want the notification bell so when I go live, then YouTube will notify you guys. Um, I really don't know if I'm being shadow banned or what. I don't know how that shit go, y'all. So I don't know. But I'm waiting on y'all to get on here, comment so I know you on here. Let me know. I'm pulling free readings for you guys. Let me share this for other people to get on here. Okay, so when you get in the building, let me know that you in the building because I'm pulling free cards for you guys. Tune in, tap in, and you can get a free reading just for supporting me, just for watching, just for tuning in, just for tapping in. I got time today, so I'm gonna be here for a minute. I'm shuffling these cards. Y'all can start writing y'all questions or whatever. Commenting where y'all from so we can get started. I'm gonna be pulling cards for people who are interested. If you're not interested, cool. Share with a friend, share with another friend so that they'll know too. You can tune in, tap in with us as well. 444 on the clock. See how this go, and if this go well, then I'll be doing these every week for y'all. Okay, free readings, just in case you got any questions and you want answers to them, or if you want to know anything, comment below, and I choose random people out the audience to read for. Okay, like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys, and come get a free reading. You don't want to miss this. You want to be a part of this because we're going to be doing this every week if it work out like I wanted to. I'm going to just wait for y'all to get up on here. Let me know y'all in the building. I'm giving YouTube a moment to let everybody know that I am live. I don't know how they do that or if they even letting people know. So comment when y'all get in the building. Let me know you in the building. Comment where you from or your questions that you want answers to. Well, I did say questions, but I'm gonna say question because yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people that probably get on here, and I can't answer everybody's questions, but I'm gonna try. So to keep it fair, everybody's just at least gonna be able to get one question answered. Okay, let's get it. I'm just waiting on y'all. Let me know when y'all in the building by commenting your your city or your question. I don't really know if I want to be on camera. Plus, I got on a swimsuit, so yeah, y'all be able to hear me. I was gonna get back on, but I changed my mind that quick. Y'all don't need to see me. Y'all just need to hear me. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Let's tune in, tap in, see what is given. What's the energy? I welcome all. I welcome everybody in the building. Y'all know y'all ain't doing nothing. Join the live. Join the live. Get y'all a card pulled for free today. Any questions y'all might have on your mind? Let's go. You can ask any question you want. Any question you want. Everybody always want to reading, but when I get on here and do free readings, I don't never see nobody. Like, why is that? I'm gonna try this out a couple times. If I don't like how it's going, we ain't gonna do it. I hate talking to myself, but I know y'all there. A lot of people watch me, don't say nothing, and that's fine. But if you here to get a reading, whether it's advice, you want to know about your love life, your job, your money, anything, somebody that even cross over, let me know. This way I can build my audience up. I want y'all to interact with me more, talk more. Y'all know I talk too much. I don't want to be the only one talking to myself. So make sure y'all hit that bell notification button so y'all can talk to me. I talk back. Post where y'all from, or post your questions that you want answered, and I'm answering them for free today. I don't know. If this work out like I wanted to, I'm going to do this more often for y'all. As a thanks for supporting, for watching, for joining the lives. Most of my videos are live, you guys. I do like pre-recorded videos as well. I always post in the community section, so make sure y'all go check that out. But yeah, social media is to be social. This is social as it gets for me, so what's up? Tap in, tune in with your girl. Anybody, any age, 18 and over, can get a card pull. I don't read under 18. It's so crazy because a lot of kids want me to. I don't do that. My channel is for 18 and over because I feel like you need to be a certain age to be able to handle the truth. And at least they'll be grown. What's up, guys? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm going to give it a minute and let y'all get on here. See who joins. I'm going to give it a minute. I usually would be playing music, but YouTube don't let us play music, which is bullshit. We should be allowed to play music and get as creative as we want to being influencers and creators. Like, literally. I think we should be able to use anything we want to use to be creative. So, if y'all wasn't here before, I'm going to say it again. Tune in, tap in, get a free reading. Just comment, let me know you in the building. Let me know where you from, or comment your question, and we can get started when you're ready. You can ask any question you want. I'm just waiting on y'all. And again, if this go good, I'll be doing this more often for y'all. But keep in mind, all my readings are not free, okay? But they are reasonable and affordable. So email me, reach out if you're interested in getting one. I like to go very much into detail and give people the answers that they have on their heart and their minds to be able to give them some sort of clarity. So, yeah. Comment where y'all from, what y'all got going on. If y'all got any questions and y'all want them answered, post them below. Okay? Post them below. I'm going to be using all my decks, and I'm going to give you the answers that you seek. God says, seek and ye shall find. I don't know why I'm hearing Gloria. I don't know if something going on with Glorilla or there's somebody else coming through. But I heard it, so I'm going to mention it. Somebody's name could be Gloria. What's up, y'all? Comment. I see two heads in the building. I don't know who y'all is, but if you want a free reading, this is why we are here. Thanks for joining. You guys, I just asked that you like the video, comment where you from and your questions so we can get started. I'm waiting on y'all. I don't be knowing when to go live so I can get everybody on here. Try to wait till everybody get off work. But maybe I need to start doing this earlier. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? You new here? Welcome. Welcome. I'm doing free readings. If you got a question, you can post your question. Okay, or I could just pull a general card for you and tell you what I see. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yes, you can definitely get a general. Let's see what comes out for you. I kind of want to turn the camera on. Let me turn the camera on because I look a mess, y'all. I need my hair done. Okay, so let's get started. Let's pull these cards. Important. What you need to know. He or she. I'm sorry. I don't be knowing by the pictures if y'all male or female, so forgive me. Forgive me. I'm thinking you a female, though. Let's see. Well, I feel like some positive things about to start happening in your life with the positive movement forward here. Let's see what this is about. That's good. Okay, we're getting off on a good start. It is the 8th day, too. It's an 8th day. It's an 8th day, so I don't know what this is about. Maybe you've been planning a trip or want to leave or, you know, there's some sort of movement forward. If you've been feeling stuck. Oh, yes. So this is good news. I feel like good news is coming in for somebody here. Yes, it's going to make you very happy. Okay? I'm loving it. I am loving it. Okay? That's the best card to get in the deck, the Sun. And then you got the good news, exciting news right here. Now, you could be hearing from somebody, okay? Maybe you've been wondering what's going on with them. You could be hearing from them, okay? And if not, this is just telling you that good news is coming in. Like if this could be a job, a promotion, you know what I mean? I just feel like happier times is coming for you. I just feel like it's time for you to relax, if that makes sense. These is all beautiful cards. Yes. I'm glad to have started off with these cards. Like, I don't like when the energy just be so negative. I don't. So that's good. I'm happy for you. You don't got nothing to worry about with these cards, and you got the Sun in this picture. So yeah, I feel like telling you everything's gonna be all right, no matter what you're going through or what's on your mind. And I feel like too, it might be significant. I don't know if you got a kid or it's a kid around you, but it might be important to listen to that kid or see what that kid got going on or listen to what they gotta say, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Now I'm gonna wait for the next person. Off camera though. Thank you. I'm trying to like, you know, be myself, but at the same time don't come off too harsh because I can be kind of bold and, all the placements in my chart got people intimidated. I don't want nobody to be intimidated by me for real. Like, I'm really what you see. I'm really who you get. Like, first and foremost, I'm the truth. So if you like that, you definitely in the right place. Make sure y'all scroll down, watch other videos. I got hella videos on there. They all timeless, meaning ain't no time specific for them videos. It's a message there. If it's calling to you or if you click on it, then something there is meant for you. I appreciate you though. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell button so that when I go live, y'all will know. Let's see who's next. I'm gonna wait for the next person to get in the building. I'm trying to test this out so I can like get more subscribers, and not only that, have people interact more, and so that we can like really, help each other through this journey, because shit, this is a crazy journey, for real, for real. I know more people gonna come through eventually. I ain't really worried about that. I need the engagement so that my channel can get out there. So I gotta do this a little bit more often. And I don't really care, so I really don't do it too much, but I'm gonna start. Yeah, there's a lot of tarot readers out there. Compared to when I first started going through this, and I think it was like 2015, somewhere around there. And it was like nobody was doing this. Like, literally, it's so many people been awakened since I awakened. It just ain't even crazy. And there's a reason for that, because of the changes that's taking place in the world today. Healing is not easy, and that's why I be trying to be real with y'all. Let y'all know that as a reader, a lot of readers not like me. They don't show y'all their authentic true self, even though they say they do. Like, literally, I'm everything you see. I'm the same person if you bump into me in reality, like in the real world. Um, and I'm that way because it is what it is. I just feel like people need to see that these readers as well go through shit. They only get on here when they in a higher vibrations, and I used to be like that. I used to be one of those readers that I felt like I wasn't being myself completely though. I felt like I wasn't fully showing y'all or helping y'all in that way. So I really used to only get on here when I was feeling good. Like, but I think people that's going through things that come here, they really need somebody that really feel like them, that really go through shit like them, like somebody who's really going through this and really been there or been through it. And because how you gonna get advice from somebody who ain't been through it? Like, you feel me? Or ain't going through it? Like, it don't make sense to me. You just started in 2025. I remember when I first started too. I felt kind of crazy because I was not raised with this. I was actually raised to stay away from it. So I kind of felt like I was being rebellious, and I was supposed to be, but all of that didn't make sense to me until later on, okay? But you could feel totally all over the place going through this by yourself. So I don't want nobody to feel like that. When I first went through my awakening, I was trying, like, searching to find somebody that was, that I could relate to. And of course, that was very hard. Eventually I found people that helped me because it was like therapy for me. So, of course, I didn't want nobody feeding me lies. I didn't want nobody feeding me no bullshit just to make me feel good or get their views up or just to get paid. Like, no, this ain't that. So I felt like I was gonna come a little different from other readers for y'all, so that y'all know it's real over here. Like, it is what it is. If I don't look good, it's okay. I had even people that were saying like, well, why you on there like that? Why you looking like that on camera? I mean, I'm not embarrassed of what I look like. You know what I mean? But right now, this might be too much for people, and I'm just relaxing, so that's why I'm not on camera. For real, I get on here whether I'm looking good, hair done, or looking bad. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, why not? I feel like I'm the type of person, if you can't hide nothing from God, why you try to hide it from anybody else? I used to didn't want to smoke, none of that on camera. But it is what it is. Love me or leave me the fuck alone. That's how I see it, because I know I'm not for everybody, but I'm gonna hit somebody. Somebody gonna feel me at the end of the day. Like, somebody I'm gonna help heal in some type of way. He said when people started talking money, it's not real anymore. Taking money is not real anymore. Well, I do know that you have to have money in order to survive in this world. So I'm not going to say it's not real. I mean, because at a point, I used to get paid a lot to do this. I had a whole nother channel. I erased it. I told y'all the story in other videos, so you could scroll down if you haven't watched them and check them out. But it just gets to a point where I don't know. For me, I have moments where, I do personal readings with people even in my everyday life, and I do charge for readings. But I have moments where I do them for free. Like, that's the charity that I do. That's my way of giving back. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but some of these readers be having readings so fucking high. I keep mine reasonable, right? Yeah, greedy, just being greedy. I keep my readings reasonable, and most of them I don't care. So because I love to do this, I do it for free, like whether I'm getting paid or not. They say if you do something that you love, it won't feel like work. So yeah, I get to do something I love and get paid for it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Long as you're not ripping people mouths out, like, cause you got to think of everything. You got to think of the economy, how it is right now. You feel me? And a lot of people just struggling, fucked up, can't even afford meals. So why you gonna be trying to rip people's mouths out? So I even do deals. I work with people, and that's why y'all gonna love it here. That's why y'all want to subscribe. That's why I want to tune in, tap in with your girl. You feel me? Because I work with people. I negotiate. I know how it is. I've been there, wanting readings and can't afford them. You know what I mean? So because I was that person before I was a reader, I was a student. I understand people. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me get off camera. But yeah, so that's why I am who I am in the way I am. Like, I understand. People be having too much stuff going on sometimes. You know what I mean? And still need answers and want to heal at the same time. So why not work with people? But yeah, that's why I'm here. Because you don't have too many readers like me. I'm one of a kind. I'm very rare, and I know this. You guys, thank you for joining. I see other people in the room like the video as y'all come in. Comment where y'all from. Or comment y'all questions. I'm pulling free readings for you guys. Or, well, I'm gonna do a reading, pull cards for y'all. So yeah, this how I give back for even people that's just joining that can't afford it. Sometimes people really just can't afford readings. Like, you feel me, and they want to know. They want to know. Sometimes it could be an emergency and they want to know something. They need to know something. I get on here every now and then. I do free readings all the time, really, on my channel. But every now and then I will get on here and do this for y'all because I understand that everybody can't afford readings. Like, bills is kicking people's ass. You feel me? And I just understand. Not just because I'm from the hood, because, one day I'm going to be rich. And till I get there, even then, like, I'm going to still work with people. I'm not going to, like, some of these readers, they price is ridiculous. Mine, I feel always been reasonable. Even with my last channel. I give people what I wanted when I was looking for answers and searching and seeking. You feel me? It's not all about the money for me or the fame. I don't care about that. I never did. I erased the whole channel with 4,000 subscribers. I don't care. Like, do I want to build it again? I'm supposed to. This is the legacy I'm supposed to leave. Unfortunately, this is my karma. So in this life, I have to do this. So even though I ran from it, God brought me back. Like, hey, you got to finish this mission. So, you know, I try to just teach y'all everything I'm learning, cause and then I'm from the hood. Everybody don't understand the same way. Like, a lot of these readers too, they from different places, right? And half of the time, I don't know about y'all, but these foreigners, and I love y'all. Like, I love them. I love different cultures, so don't get it twisted. But I don't be understanding half of the shit they saying. Like, so God just bringing me here so I can relay the message in hood terms, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not forcing nobody to believe what I believe. You feel me? I give people the door to choose what they want. You feel me? I'm not trying to put my beliefs up on nobody. But I'm doing this because I know it to be true and real. Like, and so many people, they don't teach this. They don't teach this in school. They don't teach this, period. They don't teach us what we need to know, period. Like, so with that being said, this is a real blueprint. And I know that's still hard for a lot of people to still believe, but it is. You know, God is genius, how he created everything. And I know it's real because I went through it personal life. And I don't just, take anything from somebody else. Like, if that makes sense. I actually, you can't just tell me the sky blue and then I'm not gonna go outside and check to see if it's still blue. You feel me? Because it could be green. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I hate sometimes that I have to do this, and my Mercury is messed up. Like, for real, that's why my words come out like they do. I ain't slow, dumb, or retarded. In fact, I'm probably too smart, but my Mercury is afflicted, and Mercury rule your communication and your intelligence and stuff like that. It's a little afflicted, but it's supposed to be like that because of my life purpose, if that makes sense. Some of y'all gonna know, some of y'all not, but it's okay. I'm still here to do what I'm supposed to do. This is my soul's mission, so to do it. But yeah, it rules communication and different things like that. Mercury do. Um, so yeah, it's in everybody's chart. We all got Mercury in our body and in our chart. So yeah, that's one thing you gonna learn too. How could y'all not believe that the planets in the sky have anything to do with us? Like so many people living right now, walking this earth, don't even think that the planets have anything to do with us. But how is my question? Because everything that's in them planets is in your body. And they tell you this even on your food, in the ingredients and stuff like that. Like, they put so much stuff into stuff. Like, all of these elements of whatever, all of this is inside our bodies. And that's how, and not just inside of our bodies, but we made in a way is so unique that whatever go on in the sky goes on here on earth with us as people. So you can look at it like we puppets and we being controlled by these planets, for real. That's how you can look at it. We the people under the stairs, or we the people, y'all seen that movie Us? We the people that was downstairs. They shadows or whatever they said. We them people. It's the only way I can explain it. Them scary movies, by the way. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and give everybody the opportunity. And I wish everybody can get on here when I go live so I can pull for everybody, because a lot of people be missing this and don't get this opportunity. So thank you guys who do join, and, for coming, tuning in, taking the time out your day to listen to me. And I know I talk a lot, so y'all don't have to, so I appreciate that. But I guess only one person wanted to get on here today. I'm gonna leave this up anyway so y'all can see what I'm doing, and maybe y'all join next time. I appreciate y'all. Even if y'all missed this live, like, this is why you want to subscribe to the channel, because these are the benefits that you get for being subscribed to my channel. Like, you don't gotta pay for nothing most of the time over here. You gonna love it here. I go very much into detail. I try to, because again, as a reader, I want to be the reader that I was looking for and searching for people. One that's real, true, authentic, raw, tell you the truth. Don't even worry about, like, it ain't that I don't worry about how I make y'all feel, but I do, cuz I do. But what I'm not going to do is pull cards and tell you something that is not, just to please you, if that makes sense. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And you might not like the truth. You might not like what you're gonna hear. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I'm gonna give you the best advice I can possibly give to you as your reader on how to deal with it or move forward or whatever. And I'm not out here trying to mess it up for other readers. Some people probably feel like that. No, this ain't that. Like, you can't do that. There's enough money out here for everybody, literally. If anything, I'm out here to help the less fortunate, the people that can't afford it or whatever. So yeah, um, but I'm not out to step on nobody's toes. But I belong here too, just as well as other readers. I know because it's in my fucking birth chart. Like, so y'all can't tell me shit. I know me, and if you know you, then you get another person can't tell you nothing about you. Okay, learn you. This is why I encourage y'all to do that. Then you don't have to worry about going to a reader because you already know you. You know your life path. You know your purpose. You know what you're here to do. You know, and I'm gonna help y'all with that. So yeah, one day I'm gonna get on here, and it's gonna be so many people on here that I'm not even gonna be able to read for everybody. So I'm not mad that only one person came through today. If it's only one person that I can help and bless, then that's my goal. That means I accomplished my goal with this live. So shout out to her, Ethereal Moonlight. Shout out to you, baby. For the love. For showing love, dropping through. Coming through, dropping the top. You know? Um, but yeah, one day I'm gonna get on here and it's gonna be so many people. I ain't gonna even. One day it's gonna be so many people want me to read from them for them that I'm not gonna be able to. You know, cause this definitely going global. It is. I just don't know exactly when. And that's another thing. Even as a reader, you can know a lot. Okay, you can learn a lot. But still, it's still God's timing. Like, you will still not know exactly when. Like, for example, a lot of people, like I was saying, get on here, they want to know. First thing they want to know is three things. If I'm going to die, when I'm going to get married, or am I going to be rich, right? Them the three things most people want to know. I answer all of them for y'all. But just know that ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody to be in a relationship. It ain't for everybody to become rich. If that's the case, we live in a perfect world where everybody fucking rich. And y'all know we don't live in that world, right? Okay. So with that being said, I'm not just gonna tell y'all anything over here. And y'all gonna see me having good days and bad days over here. Because that's just real. I don't want y'all to be able to, it's safe over here. It's comfortable over here. I don't want y'all to get on here and think that y'all have to be somebody y'all not either. You know what I mean? Y'all could be yourself and y'all, it's safe over here. I don't want y'all to come on here and think nobody gonna judge y'all, because I don't judge people. I know people from all walks of life. I done dealt with people from all walks of life. Like, even from the wino that used to sit in the alleys I used to get drunk with, to the person that go to church every Sunday and don't miss a Sunday. Like, I dealt with all type of people. I had to be here today. So with that being said, this is my last incarnation and I gotta be here. And I might as well be here being my authentic true self, okay? And I'm bringing truth because God got me here to lead the truth before my last incarnation. Like, take it from somebody who never believed in none of this at first. That's why God put me here too, because I never believed in none of this at first. I used to play with this when I was little, play with people, you know, didn't think it was real. But God was like, I'm gonna show you what's real. I'm gonna show you what's real, and in fact, you one of them. What? Like, that's the crazy part. That is what's funny. That is how amazing God is, y'all. It really is. That's how amazing God is, because He was like, "Oh, you skeptic, huh?" One song, back that ass up. But anyway, you know how they be in there like, huh. But anyway, y'all gotta know the song. I don't know, but God was like, "Oh, you don't believe in psychics? Oh." And y'all, I'm the type of person too. I don't trust everybody. Like, I don't know why, but I've been through shit, right? So I don't trust everybody. I didn't even have people like out of nowhere, total strangers, like people that didn't know me. This in and out the church, by the way. I was raised in church. Gurus, psychics that came to me on their own. Like, I didn't have to go to all of them. I did go to one time. That was for my nephew, but just to prove to my sister that I was psychic, which crazy. But this how God worked. Like, he had you coming into this world, a certain way, and you leaving out different. Believe that. You gonna grow. You ain't got no choice. Okay? I'm just saying. I think it's funny. I think it's amazing how God work. You know what I mean? And I've always believed in God. I just didn't believe in all that because you taught not to. You taught, oh, And that's because you got to think about it. Back in the medieval days, or back way back then, I was probably here too, by the way. Probably a lot of us was. But back in them days, a lot of this stuff was not accepted because they were scared of it. Like, imagine right now today, you scared of some shit, right? You ain't fucking with that shit. So if you don't want to scare other people and have everybody panicking, you gonna have them not fucking with it either, right? Exactly. So yeah, that part. So a lot of people was scared of it. A lot of people died for this. Like, they really burnt people and killed people because of their gifts. And these people ain't have to be harming nobody. They was probably helping people. But because you don't know how to do this, you want to kill me? What? Oh, sometimes I be so mad at how it went back in the days, because that shaped the world today. You feel me? So yeah, I've always been the type, though. I've always, you know, be for the cards. I don't really like to use these cards. I do this for y'all. I'm trying to wait and see if somebody else get on here before I get off completely off of live. But before the cards, y'all. I know I had these spiritual gifts. I ran from them. I've known since I was younger. I just was scared myself. I was scared myself. So even after not believing, that's why I got scared. God gave me experiences where, okay, I gotta get you to, get to know it's not so scary. But shit, at first, you gotta get there. Like, at first, when I was little, shit, I was the scariest fucking person in the world. Like, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. That was me. Like, I wasn't sleeping in the dark. I wasn't sleeping by myself because I used to have experiences that scared the shit out of me. I was seeing shit before these cards. Like, and yes, I've played with shit that I probably should have never did. Play with the Ouija board before. But again, that's God trying to get me to know that this shit is real. Even when I did that, I got off of it immediately. It told me to. It said it didn't like me. And I know why now. Because what? What evil force don't like the lights? I mean, evil don't like the light. Dark don't like the good. You know what I mean? Bad don't like the good. Like, the opposites is crazy. And this is why relationships work like this too. But when you a dark entity, they don't like the light beings. Okay, and that's why I told me to get off that board, and that's what I did, exactly that. But I sat around and watched my friends play, because when you young, you do shit. Your friends, your peers, they make you do shit, or you do shit just want to be cool or blend in, fit in. That's the type of shit I was doing, right? I don't recommend it though for nobody. I don't. You know, I know some people do it all the time. I ain't fucking with it ever again in life. Took me one time. That was it for me, because it's actually, you open up realms. You open up realms, and if you can't protect yourself or know how to protect yourself, you susceptible. You sus the I can't say the word. You prone to have entities and energies like jump inside your body. Like, literally, you become open vessels. Like, some of us walk in portals open anyway. So yeah, you gotta know though if you are one or not. So yeah, at that time, that spirit, that entity wasn't fucking with me, didn't want to, was scared or whatever the reason. I got off of it, and I watched my friends play, and some crazy shit happened all around me. So I couldn't believe it even then, but it was proof that this shit was real, right? God had to give me proof. He said, "You want proof? Here you go." Like, here you go. The woman's gonna say, "I heard you was looking for me. Here I go." Like, that's exactly how that shit was for me. And then, like, it was like that with the psychics. Didn't believe in them. Oh, whatever. That ain't real. I used to say that shit all the time. So I understand people that even test you. They'll tell you some shit. Even I get tested right now with these cards with people. Even in everyday life, like, people, I tell people when I do readings, don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I like to tell people everything. That way, I don't know nothing. So how can you deny that it's real, right? So I don't take birth dates, nothing, when I do personal readings or anything, guys. So I don't need all that. Some people do. I'm just not one. Um, so this is how I read for people that I know. And yeah, I used to be that person that was skeptic, didn't believe in this and all that. But God had to show me. and he showed me in some scary ways. But it turned my life around and changed my life. And I can honestly tell y'all, it's more to this world than you can see, and there's a lot of shit that they hide. And because God took me through that, and I got all this Scorpio in my chart, I deal with death, and I had to walk through the darkness before I could become the light. So I dealt with everything you could possibly think of. Like I tell people in my everyday life, the people that know me now and my kids, I tell them this: it's nothing I haven't been through, and I can say that and honestly be being real with y'all, because I'm talking about almost everything. I'm gonna say almost everything because there's always something else you can go through, right? It's infinite possibilities of shit you can go through and things you can go through, for real, for real. But most shit, I've been through it, okay? And yeah, and I had to, so I can tell people about it because this part of my life path. God used my personal life experiences for me to talk about, to help y'all, and to tell y'all about it. So, yeah, I have to tell y'all that I was skeptic. I didn't believe in psychics, and I didn't even believe I was one. I had to prove it to my motherfucking self. Like, ain't that crazy? But it's true. I had to prove to myself before I can even open my mouth, because I wouldn't be real. I had before I could even open my mouth and even tell people, like, and mind y'all, like I was saying, this shit's so embarrassing. Sometimes I don't really want people to know. It affects your whole life. It affects relationships, everything. People be really scared of you and shit, and thinking you know everything. But just because you're a psychic, don't mean you know everything. Like, cause the way I'm set up, God reveals certain things, and certain things come to me. It's just all on if it's important or not. Like for real. Like if it's a message, for example, that God want me to give to you, then He'll tell me some shit about you and tell me to relay the message. And I'll tell you, you will know because it'll be real. And that's how this shit worked for me. I don't know about everybody else. I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for me. Okay. And then sometimes I could be minding my business, don't even be doing readings or nothing. Don't even be thinking about the cards. And it's like I get a random message or a random thought or an idea, and it just be like, what the fuck? It'll be some crazy shit. And gotta be like, okay, now go tell the people. Like, it's so crazy because that's how it be for me. Like, or yeah, I just get a feeling, and when my feelings are strong, and I pick up on energy so strong, so easily, that when it's really strong and heavy on me, I know that means it's more important. So yeah, it just depends. And some people, if I get heavy, dark feelings, I'm not even gonna read from them for them because I don't want that shit to get on me, or just the fact that I don't want to deal with it at the time. So I don't read for everybody either. I turn down people. I don't care. Because again, I just know I'm not for everybody. So yeah, but I get people that's testing me as a psychic too. Like, but I did it. So that's why it be funny to me now because I did it. Like literally, I did it in real life and on over the phone. Like I used to play on the phone. Them 1-800 psychic numbers. Yeah, I used to call them motherfuckers like this shit fake. Didn't believe in it, but yeah, I'm here to tell y'all personal life experience. This shit real. It's true. We really walk amongst psychics. We walk amongst angels, earth angels. We walk around very gifted people, and we have gifts and abilities too. They just don't tell you that shit. Like, imagine being in school and you like Harry Potter and shit. That's really what it'd be like if they told you about all y'all gifts and abilities. And imagine back in the like way back in generations and generations ago, it probably really was like that in school. They was like Harry Potter and them with all their magical powers and shit. I don't know because I wasn't here. Well, I probably was, but I don't remember because we forget. And yeah, it'll be like that. It'll have to be like that right now today. If they was to tell people about all their gifts and abilities, it would have to be like that. It will have to be a school like that. Who knows? Maybe one day I will open up a school, a spiritual school for spiritual teaching for all the students, and it'd be like that. Maybe one day. But God too, He give us truth and He reveal things in a mysterious way. When they say God work in a mysterious way, that shit's so true because God can't give you all the information at once. He couldn't even do that to me. That's why He had to show me how He showed me over the years. It took me so long to get here because God had to prepare me for it, and then I was running from it. So he has to make sure you're ready. So that's why I say it is a such thing as divine timing. Even though y'all don't believe that, it is. Because sometimes even I have to wait on divine timing, even as a reader. Like sometimes, we think we can get shit, even knowing everything the way we want, when we want. No, that's not how this shit works. Because at the end of the day, God control everything. God is in control. Okay? Now, yeah, it's so crazy because I used to play with them people, and that's not my karma and why I'm here. It's not, you know, it's really in my birth chart. It was supposed to all. It's like like the only way to describe it so y'all can understand your life is like a movie, from play to the end of the movie, pretty much. But you know how that movie already been made before you watched it. That's your life. And you know how before that movie was made and before you watched it, the actual owner of that movie who wrote the script and own that shit, that's God. But it's other people whose hands it got to go through too after it come from God, like the original creator. That's who I serve. Okay, so let's be clear, because people will just think, oh, because you're doing tarot or you're doing any spiritual work, you worshiping demons, and this is a lot. It's a lot of this, and that shit irritates me because yes, it's demons, it's ghosts, it's spirits. Yes, you are a spiritual being first, but if you can talk to them, the bad ones, the scary ones, the ones you told, ooh, don't tap in, don't fuck with them, then you can. It's other ones too that they talk to in church. That's good. That's of pure love and light. It's real. Just because you're talking to somebody, you got to know who you're talking to, and who another person talking to. That's important because they could be talking to a demon, and the devil do lie. But at the same time, that's where your gifts kick in, and you got to use your own discernment, and intuition, because you get a feeling, and God built us with them feelings. And it's like this: the best way to describe that feeling is when you feel like something is wrong, it's probably wrong. But that ain't always the case. Because you can think something is wrong because you influenced to think that from people that have told you that. For example, aka spirituality. Um, what we believe in. It's been passed down from generations to generations, and a lot of people believe just basically because it was passed down to them. And they feel like that's the right thing to do because this came from my parents. But people like me are stopping like, okay, mom, I love you, but I gotta see if you know what you're talking about, right? If you know what the fuck going on. So I gotta look into this myself. That was me. You feel me? And just so happened that everything that is passed down and that you are told that's wrong isn't. Not everything. So I hope y'all understand how I explained that, what I'm trying to say. But most of the times when you feel like something is wrong, it's usually wrong. And certain times you feel like something is right, it's usually right. But you can mix them up. I mean, because first of all, that's Mercury energy too. With sometimes gotta make you feel like it's good. Just because God gotta make you feel like that so you can get with a person and learn a lesson with a person. So in that way, the universe is unique. So you'll never have it fully figured out. No matter how great of a reader you are. You feel me? And I'm okay with that. I don't have to be the greatest, but I'm one of the best. Y'all just don't know it yet. I'm telling you. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me rambling around my mouth. I have to express myself and get it out. It's part of my birth chart. It's part of my life purpose. So if I talk too much, don't be mad at me, y'all. Blame God because He created me like this. Um, I try to get on here and talk more because, you know, it's important to get to know your reader, and also just it helps me get to know y'all. And if we gonna be soul family, we gonna really have bonds. We gonna have that real soul bond. Like that's my goal. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. Like um, one day maybe I'll be like those great readers having meet and greets, and I can actually see y'all physically one day and put a physical face to your picture. So yeah. Um, but I'm gonna quit running my mouth now, y'all. And again, I want y'all to start interacting more, get on here more, subscribe, so that I can do this more and help y'all out more by doing more free readings for y'all. But until then, stay tuned to the next video. I will be uploading more soon, you guys. Because I know I can get real heavy sometimes, so then I try to make it light, playful, fun. You know, it's okay to be funny and silly with these readings, but I'm real with these readings. I'm real with this shit. So I need y'all to understand that. I answer all y'all questions. Like, I make the most silliest readings for y'all. Like, you know, I think of all type of topics to read on. But I just want to hear from y'all. What do y'all want to see? What do y'all want me to post? You know what I mean? Comment, let me know. That's the only way for me to know. Then y'all can watch more and we can do this more. Okay? That's all I ask. But thank you guys for the love. Peace.